If you're over 50, you know the struggle. That morning stiffness, the achy knees, the nagging back pain. Maybe you've tried every supplement, but the pain persists. What if I told you the real problem isn't your age, but something you eat every day? Today, we're exposing the #1 carb that is secretly turning your body into an inflammation factory. I'm talking about refined white bread and other ultra-processed grains. You need to stop buying it today. This isn't just about weight. It's about mobility, health, and living pain-free. Imagine a wheat kernel, full of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. When flour is refined, they strip away the bran and the germ. What's left is pure starch, the endosperm. Think of it as a nutritional crime scene. Your body processes this refined flour almost instantly into glucose. That is a sugar bomb in your bloodstream. Your pancreas floods your system with insulin to cope. This rapid, repeated spike and crash is the single biggest driver of chronic, low-grade inflammation in the aging body. Now, let's get specific. How does a slice of bread actually stiffen your knee? First, cytokines. When inflammation is triggered, your body releases inflammatory messengers called cytokines. These travel directly to your joints, your weakest link, and start the process of pain and swelling. But there's an even darker secret: advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. AGEs happen when excess sugar in your blood chemically bonds with proteins and fats. It's like sticky caramel locking up your healthy tissues. Where do AGEs love to build up? In the collagen of your cartilage. This is what makes your joints stiff, brittle, and why you feel like a rusty robot in the morning. Refined carbs are fueling this breakdown. You think you're safe because you buy whole wheat or multigrain. Sadly, no. The food industry is brilliant at tricking you. Here is the 5-second rule to check your labels. Rule 1, the first ingredient. If the first ingredient listed is anything other than 100% whole wheat flour or 100% whole grain flour, put it back. Terms like enriched wheat flour or wheat flour means it's refined garbage with a little color added back. Rule 2, the sugar audit. Look for hidden sugars like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, molasses, or cane sugar in the first 5 ingredients. Bread doesn't need that much sugar. It's just there to make you buy more. This simple check saves you from months of unnecessary joint pain. This anti-aging mission isn't just about bread. Refined carbs are lurking everywhere. I call them the anti-aging hidden 6 inflammatory foods you must stop eating after 50. 1. Canned soups. They seem healthy, but many are loaded with sodium and hidden sugar, both huge inflammation triggers. 2. Flavored yogurts. One container can have more sugar than a candy bar. Always buy plain and sweeten with natural berries. 3. Breakfast cereals except plain oats. Most are pure refined grain and sugar, the worst way to start an inflammatory day. 4. Pre-made salad dressings. Often contain high fructose corn syrup and inflammatory seed oils like soybean or canola. 5. Energy and granola bars. They're often dessert in disguise, full of refined sugar and chocolate chips. 6. Rice cakes and pretzels. These are puffed, highly processed grains with a sky-high glycemic index, a rapid-fire sugar spike. Now for the good news. We aren't giving up delicious food. We are simply upgrading. Your #1 best bread swap, sprouted grain bread. Why is it superior? Because the grain is allowed to sprout. This unlocks the full nutritional power. It dramatically increases vitamins, decreases gluten content, and most importantly, it lowers the glycemic load. What does that mean for you?
A slower, steadier release of sugar, meaning no massive insulin spike, and far less inflammation feeding your joints. It's the difference between a sugar bomb and clean burning fuel. Look for it in the freezer section. That's a good sign of minimal preservatives. Your number 2 powerhouse swap is true, slow-fermented sourdough. But you must be careful. Many supermarket breads are fake sourdough. The key is the long fermentation. This process is like pre-digestion. Lactic acid bacteria break down the starches and phytic acid. This makes it incredibly easy on your stomach and further reduces the glycemic impact. If the bread doesn't contain a real starter and use a long, slow proofing process, it's just refined white flour with a little vinegar for flavor. Ask your baker, how long do you proof your dough? If you can't find a good baker, look for these 3 anti-inflammatory grains instead: quinoa, buckwheat, and steel-cut oats. These are fiber-rich, nutrient-dense powerhouses. Fiber is your secret anti-inflammatory weapon. It feeds your gut bacteria, and a healthy gut is ground zero for reducing inflammation throughout your entire body. It's time for the 7-day Bread and Carb Reset Challenge. I'm giving you a full day's meal plan to prove how easy and delicious this is. Breakfast. Instead of a giant refined bagel or 2 slices of white toast, have a bowl of steel-cut oats or a simple protein smoothie with healthy fruits like berries and spinach. Lunch. Swap your white bread sandwich for a turkey or tuna salad on 1 slice of sprouted grain bread or a colorful bowl of leafy greens topped with beans and quinoa. Dinner. Instead of the usual large mound of white rice or mashed potatoes, substitute with a half cup of serving of brown rice, or better yet, a generous portion of roasted sweet potatoes. Snack. Instead of pretzels, try a handful of walnuts or almonds, or an apple with almond butter. These healthy fats and fiber keep your blood sugar level and your joints happy. This challenge is designed to break the sugar addiction cycle and show you what true, pain-free mobility feels like when you stop fueling the inflammation. Let's quickly recap what you learned. Stop refined flour, hidden sugars, and the hidden 6. Start sprouted grains, true sourdough, and fiber-rich whole foods. Remember, chronic inflammation is the single greatest accelerator of aging. You are in control of your plate. Now, if you're serious about reducing pain, I have an amazing video coming next week. The 3 super spices that instantly reduce joint pain and stiffness. Click the link in the description to subscribe now so you don't miss it. And please, tell me in the comments, what is the worst ingredient you found in your pantry? I read every one. Share this video with one friend or family member who deserves to live pain-free. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.